Well, St Johnston, a side afflicted by a vicious bout of poor form of late, 4 straight league defeats, the current state of affairs, as they welcomed a Kilmarnock side in strife off the field, but certainly enjoying life on it. Commentary comes from John Barnes.
As St Johnston look for a change in form, recent signing James McFadden makes his first start. Lee Croft returns to midfield as David Witherspoon and Michael Halloran drop to the bench. Kilmarnock are without goalkeeper Craig Sampson and Alexei Eremenko through injury, so Conor Brennan makes his first starting appearance between the sticks. Rory McKenzie is back in. There's Lappin finding McFadden in the looping cross at the back. It breaks away with Davidson and cleared away by Pascali. Well, the goal has been given. Craig Thompson has given the goal on the advice of his assistant referee Frank Connor, by the looks of things. Davidson knocks it in. Pascali claims he cleared it off the line. It may actually have been a push in Obadeyi in the initial movement there from Croft, but Davidson's effort judged to be over the line by the officials. Long raking pass looking for Magennis. He's done well to hold off the challenge of Mackay. Here's McKenzie. Barbour. It's a good ball in. And there's a header from Magennis! And Kilmarnock are back level. Well, the cross from Barbour took a deflection off Anderson's head, straight into the path of Magennis, and he claims his second goal of the season. Something to take note of there for Alan Johnston. McKenzie. Good curling ball. There's Magennis again! And Kilmarnock, from 1-0 down, are now 2-1 in front. And it's Josh Magennis with a double within the space of 3 minutes. He just came off his marker, who I think was Murray Davidson, and with a glancing header, put it in the net. McKenzie again with the cross. There's Magennis! Oh, that could have been his hat-trick. He got on the end of that knockdown from Connolly, and it looked an easier chance. That could have been a hat-trick within a 10-minute period. Here's Brian Graham. Lovely touch. Good strike as well. Brennan was right behind it. A neat flick on in the midfield area. Good skills by the big striker. Hamill looking into the sun as he delivers it. Here's Magennis! Another opportunity there for the striker to claim his hat-trick. Excellent control, good shot on the turn, and Magennis right behind it. James McFadden just teasing, looking for the opening. He swung it in well, Graham stretching, and goes Davidson! Well, the Kilmarnock players in a posse surround the referee, claiming that Davidson used an arm to knock that one in. He's getting a yellow card for his trouble, and he did use the arm. Kilmarnock, this run of 4 league games unbeaten, looking to extend that. Johnston goes to ground. Chip ball in from Barbour. It's Magennis again with the acrobatics this time, and just failing to hit the target. Witherspoon, another chance. It breaks to Lappin. That was certainly whizzing towards goal. Fine strike there off the left foot.
Thought the boys done exceptionally well. We started maybe a wee bit slowly, but you can see the quality we've got, and we come back and win the game well.
We had loads of possession, plenty of shots, but very few on target second half. So we probably didn't do enough to win the game, but probably put enough into it to get something out of it.
Kilmarnock's good run continues, and Michael, Josh Magennis, a player who's, well, I suppose finishing is sometimes much maligned, with 2 goals yesterday. He could have had probably 3 or 4 actually.
Well, he could have easily. I think that there was highlighting both sides of the game from him here. It's a good bit of, he's a physical presence up there. But the thing that's important in this goal is that once he's laid it off and the ball comes out the other area, he doesn't switch off. He gets himself round in the back post area, and it's an instinctive finish. I think that's when he's at his best, and things just come to him and he has to react quickly. So when he gets a wee bit more time, sometimes he's not as great with the finishing. There again, guiding it in the goal. He's a real physical presence. This one here, that's the other side of it. I mean, that has got to be in the back of the net, and he gets a hat-trick with it there. This is a fantastic effort, really good control. Again, physical, holding off the defender. And there, a lot of really good chances or opportunities from him there, and I think that you saw both sides of the game for him.
Yeah, signs of a player improving, maybe, John. I think that result probably surprised a lot of people yesterday, John, because we've heard of all this strife off the pitch with the Kilmarnock players in a row with the club over bonuses. You're actually the chairman of PFA Scotland. What's your reading of the situation?
Jonathan, it's quite simple if you ask me. I think we need to get this sorted. At the beginning of every season, players and clubs need to register their bonus structure with the SFA and get it in writing, dated before the season starts every season. We need to come together, the Players' Union and the SFA need to come together and take all this debate going on throughout the season. We need to take this out of the equation so that players can go on with doing what they're good at, and that's playing football.
It is a bit of a murky business for those of us on the outside looking in, Michael, in terms of player bonuses, but what's your feeling? Have the club moved the goalposts here?
Well, I think, Ranks is right there. It's the difference, what needs to be happening is getting it down in writing, and what's happened here is that historically what would happen is, the captain or experienced player would go and talk to the chairman, maybe the manager as well, discuss the bonuses in pre-season. It'd get batted about for a couple of weeks, and then you would ultimately come to an agreement which would be similar to what it was the year before. But what's happened at Kilmarnock is that they moved from it getting paid monthly to then an end of season bonus. The players were under the impression it would have been the same amount of money that they were on previously. Come the end of the season, they found out it was drastically less. So yeah, in my opinion, what's happened is the chairman's acted in bad faith here, and I'm not surprised that the players are unhappy.
Okay, we have to talk about St Johnstone. Bad run of form for them at the moment. A couple of dodgy goal incidents as well. Was this anywhere near being over the line?
No, not for me. I think that, quite clearly you can see that Pascali's his foot is not, it's not behind the line.
And this is about as close to goal line technology as we'll get in Scotland.
That's as close as it needs to be, John, because that quite clearly is not over the line. I mean, how the linesman could tell, you're looking through almost 4 or 5 players there to see the ball, and I don't think there's any doubt that was over the line.
So that was given, but this one wasn't, and again...
This one's the right decision. You can see from the reaction straight away of the Kilmarnock players, that tells you everything, but the referee, he got that one spot on, that when it comes back in here, Davidson's charging in and it's his arm.
John, you agree?
It's great bravery for Murray Davidson to stick his hand in there, honestly. It's priceless.
Good try.